Ladies and gentlemen, we are live for JCK 113, kicking things off with our prelim card is a battle in the flyweight division, and here comes Jung Wenjie. He's fighting out of Shanxi province. Guys, there are two Shanxi provinces in China. We are in Shanxi, and this guy is fighting out of Shanxi. Pronunciation slightly different.
You got to add the extra A there, right? The one is Shanxi and the other one is Sha'anxi.
Yeah, that's right. The extra A is the one we're talking about here with Xi'an. This kid is only 22 years old, unofficially 5-0. I could only find one pro win of his online, so I'm going to call him 1-0. He also had an amateur fight. His amateur fight, he won in like 30 seconds. His last fight, though, was March of 2024, so it's been over a year and a half off. Jung Wenjie looks pumped up coming into the cage. Here he is.
There we see his opponent. Walking out of the red corner is Li Shenghao. This 19-year-old is making his JCK debut professionally 1-0. He is coming out of a very strong Chinese team, the Longyun team from Harbin, and we've got quite a few, I think what 3 or 4 of them on the card tonight. And he's got some really good training partners. Look there, right in his corner, the legend, the man, Zheng Zhifa, same division. Arguably one of the best training partners you could ask for in the whole Asia. Zheng Zhifa is an absolute legend of the sport, and at only 19 years old, imagine how much he could learn from Zheng Zhifa on the mat on a daily basis, if that's your training partner.
Zheng Zhifa, former and long-time JCK flyweight champ, probably the GOAT of the flyweight division here in JCK, and one of the best flyweight fighters probably in Asia, you know. And Li Shenghao making his debut here, 19 years old. He's 2-0 as a pro. It's a big opportunity for him to compete in the biggest organization here.
Yeah, I could only find one of his professional fights, and in that fight he went up against Wei in March of this year. He won the fight with strikes after only 2 minutes and 14 seconds. And that tells me this guy likes to push the pace. Let's hope for another exciting performance. You see him there with Dada, the referee, putting on the best lead, helping him with the last moments of preparation. And you know, like, if you're such a young fighter, only 19 years old, you know, this is the biggest platform we have in China. It's a big cage, a big stage for you to perform on, and he does look ready.
Excited for this one.
When we have a look at the tail of the table, we'll see the younger fighter has both the height and the reach advantage going into this flyweight bout.
本场 JCK MMA Fight Night 男子银量级的复赛争夺，拉盟选手身高165公分，臂展166厘米，体重57.40公斤，年龄22岁，来自于四海连城搏击俱乐部 ，MMA 综合格斗战绩5战全胜 ，JCK 战略城战绩1战1胜，他就是镇山虎郑文杰。 本场比赛，红方选手身高170公分，臂展173厘米，体重57.30公斤，年龄19岁，来自于龙云综合格斗俱乐部 ，MMA 综合格斗战绩2战全胜。那么今天晚上上的 JCK 战绝城的首秀，他就是红方选手李胜浩。本场比赛场上裁判王安莹。
来这儿，注意打后脑，注意打后，OK。Judge, time, ready, fight!
All set, guys. Here we go. First fight of the evening. It is Jung Wenjie in the blue versus Li Shenghao in the red.
Immediately Li kicks, low kick, but the man anything there. And we see Jung also faking a bit.
Both guys very flat-footed. Not a lot of bouncing around on their toes, just kind of plodding.
He leaves with that inside left kick.
Wenjie not looking impressed. Li Shenghao looks bigger.
Yeah, it's true. He does look a little bit bigger physically. Oh, nice exchange. Look at this.
Swanging.
Jung is all right. Let's throw down. Li throwing some kicks.
You want to make it a short night. Got to get out to those Christmas parties.
Nice little kick. Wow. Jung is trying to time something there. Some big bombs. A lot of showmanship here.
Yeah, some random kind of weird taunting a little bit. Wenjie is giving him all kinds of looks.
Oh my God!
Wow.
That's a sweet step.
Stoppage right away. Wenjie. Li Shenghao believes it was an early stoppage. Wenjie dropped him
I
hard.
tell you what, though, what a beautiful shuffle step. He blasted through there. You know, he blasted with his legs. You know, doing.
And he did it right off one of those taunts.
Yeah, he did
Like
a
he
taunt.
was like,
yeah.
take a look at it. That was crazy. He like put his hands down,
And then
gave him this weird look.
And then he rushes him. He blitzes. That's what it's called when you switch your feet. He blitzes.
Wow.
Jab in the right hand. Boom. Set him
Let's
down.
take a look here. You know, he landed a few follow-up shots, but Li Shenghao looked like he was still with it. I could see why he protested the stoppage, but at the same time, these guys are so young in their careers. You always want to err on the side of caution.
I think the referee did good there. Because the way he fell down, he crumbled and then immediately turned. And then, yes, Jung didn't catch him clean, but the ref didn't see from that side. The ref was on the side of the body.
Yeah.
I think the ref was like, no. You're just beating on an unconscious body.
And I think a big problem was the way he dropped from that first shot. Like he looked temporarily unconscious.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
Right there.
my heart does go out a little bit to Li Shenghao, but Jung Wenjie does enough.
接下来宣布比赛结果。本场男子 MMA 综合格斗规则银量级复赛的最终结果为：蓝方选手镇山虎郑文杰第一回合1分05秒 TKO 获胜。The winner is blue corner, win by technical knockout.